Hello, guys. So here we are, Generation Iron podcast, and we have reached the end of the year.
Wow.
Yes. What a year it was.
How was it for you, Vic? How was it the 2024 for you, generally?
2024, I'm not going to complain,
Yeah.
Again, I focus mostly on the highs. The lows did happen, but you just live and learn from them. That's it.
Every year is kind of getting fast and faster.
Well, when you're over 40, the years go faster. A year is nothing, So when you tell somebody, I see you next year, don't worry, it'll fly. But,
Yeah.
let's cover some of the highs and lows, and let's start with the lows.
Let's do the lows first, right?
Yeah,
The lows.
yeah.
So it's been a lot of crazy news this year. First of all, I want to say rest in peace to some people that we lost this year.
Yes.
Just to name a few people in the fitness, entertainment industry, of course, Eugene Mission.
Eugene Mission,
You knew him
man.
personally, right?
Yes, knew him. Great guy. One of the, smartest, happiest, most humble guys in the industry.
That was a tragic,
it was unexpected. Again, it's something you don't want to hear, but unfortunately, it's one of those things we have to face in life.
Yeah, we also lost, of course, an actor, and also he's in bodybuilding as well, Carl Weathers from The Predator, of course, the Rocky movies, Ilya Golem, one of the strongest powerlifters, right, and strongman, and of course, Richard Simmons. We lost him this year. Were you a fan growing
Richard
up?
Simmons. I mean, how can you not like him? Richard
The most
Simmons,
likable guy ever, right?
Yeah. Carl Weathers, he did, he did Predator, plus Rocky, So when
Great
you
actor.
said, come on.
And amazing physique.
Amazing physique, not physique. But and very smart. If you ever listen to some of his interviews, very brilliant guy, man, genius. And I would have to say it's very sad to have lost such good crew. But it's going back to Richard Simmons, he was not for everybody, but I liked him because of his energy. I like working out at the time, and I would literally do aerobics because I didn't know what working out was. And just to see him and just, I think he had a show on Saturday morning.
He did, workout show,
Yeah.
I couldn't remember.
And my sister would do it. I would just mess around. I did aerobics. I had to, only because it's one of these things where you had to have coordination.
It's all good.
And he would speak throughout the whole thing, and he was bubbly. He was different. Like I said, you had to take him in doses. It was not for everybody, but I liked the guy,
Yeah, rest in peace to all of them. And of course, we lost a lot more than that, but just a few names that we can mention right now, one of those. Another big low in 2024 was the Jake Paul-Mike Tyson fight. That was
my God, man.
kind of a letdown.
Oh, my God, man.
That was a big letdown for Vic. His guy got beat up and lost.
It wasn't. For Tyson, he got some money. It was good. For Jake, it was cool because
I'm talking about just from the boxing
more money. But it was just,
sad to watch,
It was just sad for boxing.
Then, of course, we had a Ryan Garcia rant that you addressed very.
Ryan Garcia, man, do less for this year, man. Do less.
Some more lows we had, of course, Jeff Nippard gym fight. Have you seen the Jeff Nippard thing in the gym when the guy pushed him? Allegedly.
But Jeff got set up, man, for everybody that dogged him. How dare you? Because this guy is really, you can tell he's really just a real hardcore gym guy, old school guy, and to have this YouTuber he basically set him up. He set him up. So if you don't know him, again, we didn't comment on it when it did happen, but in his defense,
skip that one.
Yeah. In his defense, I would say you guys don't know anything, man. And if you get set up, you're gonna say, if you set me up like that, guess what? You're gonna get the same or probably worse reaction from me. So I implore you, do not test me because I will fail with flying colors.
Another low of 2024 is bodybuilding getting death threats from fans, and that needs to stop. We addressed that as well on the show.
I know, but
I'm not pointing at anybody. I'm just saying people should stop.
They're fearing something. They're doing the death threat, but the death threats, it's come on, guys.
It's stupid.
Please.
Don't do it.
You soft.
It's the
You soft, man.
wrong thing.
I'm gonna send you an email threatening you.
Another low was Nick Walker didn't compete again this year. That was I was very excited to see him on the stage. I know we spoke about it in detail, but damn, that was disappointing.
I mean, the only thing I don't like is Nick trying to beat the comebacks that I had. I don't know, man. Come on, Nick. You know. But I think it's gonna be a great year with Nick. He's gonna bounce back.
I hope to see him
stronger
next year,
and he's gonna be the mutant once again. And I hope that, you know, skipping that, whatever fiasco he had with his trainer, all that, I don't know. But if it's on him, he'll come back stronger, better. And what do you think? New York Pro as well?
I
think he's going to do it?
I think so.
Arnold Classic would have been nice if he did that.
Arnold would have been nice, but he's not on the list. The list is already
not
out.
on the list. Yeah.
So when I think of a show that has you come back to the map, I always think New York Pro. I know he did it twice. He won it twice already.
Yeah.
You know, is there another show? I don't know. Maybe a Texas show, but they don't get the crowd like New York, man. You know,
New York is special for sure.
So Nick, come back to the New York Pro.
Another low is Larry Wheels gets into the slap contest and gets knocked out. That was
He was going to sleep.
that was hopefully
Larry
that doesn't happen
Wheels
again.
got the wheels knocked out of him. You know,
Why he does that?
He wants to go viral.
views.
Views, of course. Yeah.
I mean, what else do you do it for, man? You
What
know?
are you doing for you?
You know, he'll impress me more if he gets on that list of the 1,000 men for that girl, you know, that's coming up.
Another low is maybe that's a high. I don't know. Hani Rambad announces retirement, which obviously he achieved so much. So now he's going to spend time with his family. But
that's not really a low because
not
you're
a low, it's like a
retiring,
high.
you're kind of laughing to the bank, you know.
That was a shock for
He's doing
bodybuilding
good.
industry.
exact for the fans, it's kind of a low.
That was a shock
For the fans, no, well, that's not really a low.
No,
don't
I
see
guess
it
it's
as
not a low.
because he gets to spend more time with the family. He came
definitely high.
out with a win. Came out with a win with
Look at
Chris
this
Bumstead.
way. But look at this way. He's the best coach right now. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's not a
People
low.
wants to see the best coach in working. You know.
But you don't see him. He's probably
It's a
gonna
high and a
continue
low at the same
working.
time.
Yeah, hello.
It's in the balance. I don't see it low. I don't see it. I see it. You know what? At the end of the day, he won. He's been winning.
Yeah, he's a balance.
And he's
About the
I
time.
think it's a top for him. I think it's a top. We don't know what happened backstage. We don't know what happened with some of his other athletes. But he's winning.
Another
not a low.
another big low this year is it's a crazy story. Chul Soon, a Korean sensation of bodybuilding, goes to prison. Now it's double as bad because we're actually working on this documentary.
So why you go to
You
prison
guys
for?
spending the time with him.
Allegedly, it was for an assault,
Domestic violence.
domestic violence assault.
Domestic?
We don't know all the details yet. It's all the way in Korea.
So is he convicted? Or is he on trial?
No, he's convicted.
No, he was
He's
already
Convicted? You're
convicted.
guilty, man. That's it. We don't know. We know already. You're busted. You're lost. You're guilty. Stop smacking women around, man. Come on, bro.
Yeah,
what
it's
is
a-
this? What do you think? You're Ike Turner, man?
which also, leads into Vince McMahon. So,
Accused of sex trafficking, Vince McMahon.
I really,
I'm not surprised
I
for
really
him.
wasn't a fan of his, man. Only because he didn't take care of a lot of the old wrestlers, you know. But they did it because they were kind of caught between work or no work.
Exactly.
But I never really been a fan. He's kind of weird, man.
He is weird, though.
Wasn't he being sued for pooping on a
So-
girl or something?
allegedly,
I'm just saying, this is stuff I read and it's out there, you know.
allegedly.
Against
It's
her
not
will.
allegedly.
Against her
He looks
will.
like the kind of guy that would.
Did she agree? Did she agree to that or?
I'm sure he paid and it wasn't enough. I'm sure he paid. He paid. Who
Do you
volunteers to
think he
get
paid enough? Do you think he paid enough?
That's what it is. He
cheap
he
guy.
didn't pay enough. That's what it is. He didn't pay enough.
He's a cheap guy. He's not supporting the wrestler.
Any other low moments of 2024 that anybody wants to mention?
Yeah,
That
the
wasn't-
moment is if you tell somebody, don't tell anybody. It's usually not a good idea.
All right, Ed, you want to go through the list of the highs now?
Yeah, so there's a lot of lies. On a positive note here, we had a big year for the 60th anniversary of the Olympia. They crowned a new champion. Samson was victorious, came in on top, looked incredible backstage. We were there to witness that, and not only that, but also really amazing event at the Resorts World this year. We also had Ronnie Coleman predicted that Samson would win last January.
Yes, that was
So
a
that was a-
prediction.
that was
He did make a
Oh,
prediction.
right,
Yeah,
yeah.
that was- yeah.
I think we should put the Mr. Olympia at the lowest. He lost his Mr. Olympians.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess you could put it that
He
way.
won last year, but he won last year. It wasn't at flying colors, so the loss was coming.
He lost the position.
Yeah.
So that and then
I
obviously-
remember last year how he could have beaten him because he only had a couple of poses. So he won at 50% last year.
You're right.
And then he has, C-Bum doing Men's Open this year. That was a big surprise and a big high. He finished second place.
Finally.
Very
It's
impressive.
definitely a high finish up top, and he
And
went
retiring.
on and he did the Open as well, crushed a few guys.
And his documentary come out. Is everything together. The last winning in Classic. His movie comes out.
Big year for him.
It's a very, very nice movie. I definitely watch it.
So, and then, obviously part of the Olympia, the prize money went up for the
Prize
Arnold.
money
in
went
the
up.
Arnold
Both
and the
Arnold
Olympia.
and Olympia. Now they're competing for the.
That's a great high. 2 great highs, big prize money. Yeah, keep them coming, guys.
Yeah, and then Netflix had a couple specials. They're going into live events now. They had the Joey Chestnut, event where he ate 83 hot dogs on Netflix.
83 hot dogs.
Beef hot dogs? Or was it
They were actually
vegetarian?
beef. They were beef, yeah.
So he lost the contract with the vegetarian company or
I
something?
think he's still with the
It was a
vegetarian
rumor,
company.
but
I don't know.
he bowed out of Major League Eating and the event.
I mean, he bowed out from July 4th, which is the Nathan's always, July
biggest
4th
one.
contest, and because I think he obviously went for the contract instead.
He got
Right.
paid, yeah.
He got paid. Who
Yeah.
can blame him for that?
And then you had Wesley Vissers come on top at the Classic at the Arnold's as well. That was a big high
Yep.
for the year. Nobody predicted that
Low
one.
for
That was
Dino,
a
of
big-
course,
big
but
surprise.
yeah.
You had the John Jones return, and arguably, in my opinion, he's the best pound for pound
Yeah, great.
MMA
No
fighter
one
in
can
the
beat
world.
him. No one can beat him.
In the UFC.
John Bones Jones.
Beautiful win, man.
I'm going to look to see him again in 2025. Kyle Landy, everybody knows Kyle Landy, who's the first, I want to say the first, but one of the very few, if any, to compete on a bodybuilding stage with Down syndrome. Shout out to Kyle. We have a movie coming out on Kyle this year.
That was big.
2025.
Look at that. Kyle got a move before us, Ehsan. Look at that, bro. You sleeping, bro. You sleeping. We sleeping. We sleeping, man.
And then a big surprise, we have the IFBB announcing the natural competitions. What do you think about that?
That was a big
Nobody
surprise,
thought they
yeah.
would come out with an IFBB natural event.
No, I mean, there was a few natural. I think coming out with more natural competitions because NPC had,
Natural show, yeah.
but
So
this is
that-
this is IFBB natural.
Yeah, so does that make their other shows unnatural?
I don't know, man. I mean, IFBB natural. So
Tested and untested, that's what they call it, basically.
yeah. Is it polygraph or pissing?
Probably pissing.
Polygraph. You Jews? No way, man. Okay, no.
Mostly it's like
We
that.
trust you.
Mostly it's like that.
Any other highs,
right.
guys? Any other highs?
Any other highs? I don't know. What is this? A lows. I think Arnold had a bomb threat. That's a low. Who the hell threatens Arnold with a bomb threat?
Really? I didn't even know about that.
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah. Come
Arnold
on,
Classic
guys.
or Arnold specifically?
Arnold.
Arnold person, yeah.
Yeah, that was low. That's actually super low.
That goes back
it's
to
Republican.
that goes back to death threats. What we're talking about
Yeah,
for the
there
fans,
you
that
go.
should be
I know,
eliminated.
man. Anyway, that guy who threatened Arnold with the bomb, give me his address. I'll bring him a real bomb.
Yeah, so we're excited for the new year. There's a lot going on.
Very excited, yeah.
2025 is going to be a bigger year for everybody, I hope. And
Yes.
we're very excited for what's to come in 2025.
Yes.
Any New Year resolutions, Vic?
New Year's resolution? Do I even have those? I mean,
You typically don't have them, right?
I don't have them, but I am deciding on doing the polar bear.
I was going to ask you, are you doing the plunge this year?
I have to do it, man.
Last year you didn't go, right?
Yes.
No, last year I was sick as a dog. Man.
Yeah.
And I was coughing. I gotta make the polar bear. My wife is like,
exactly
well, if you
me.
do it, you're gonna be on the beach like a beach whale. You're gonna die right on the beach, like freaking Omaha. And I said, no, I didn't go. So, hoping that I am healthy and I will be. I will be doing it because it's for charity. It's for charity for the local neighborhood in Brighton Beach, and get to see other polar bears. I know this global warming is getting serious. It's cold, man. But you know what? What is polar bear without being actually cold, man? So yes, I will do it, and you'll see it. It'll be up first
Absolutely.
up in Generation Iron.
There you go. Well, guys, I guess we'll see. I'll see you all next
Guys,
year. Yeah.
Thank you. Stay strong, stay healthy, eat healthy, support those that can't do much for themselves, and stay loved, be loved, give love.
Another year.
You see, Mike, I don't believe in God. I killed my old self and I created a beast. That makes me my God. When you fail, you do not fall. You get back up and fail again. Because failure is the territory of the gods!
You want to be a pro? I said you want to be a pro?
Yeah, I want to be pro!